Husbands and boyfriends, I know it is your main priority to make sure baby girl is always happy and you are always doing your best to score 3 points. But when it comes to the area of driving, please leave it to the professionals. See, boyfriend teaching girlfriend or husband teaching wife how to drive is the worst teacher to trainee dynamic you can ever have. And if you want your peace of mind, please take them to a driving school. I've heard so many stories and they are so interesting. I wish I could share all of them with you. A lot of the students that I get, especially the ladies, they'll come and then, oh, my husband tried to teach me after the first, second lesson, it didn't go so well. And so, like so many of them, just yesterday, I made a new friend. Apparently, she started learning how to drive 5 years ago, and up till now, she's still not conversant with the skill because in the beginning, she started with her husband. Now, sometimes what happens is that, okay, there's also the familiarity aspect. As a lady, it's your boyfriend or it's your husband, so of course, that familiarity is there. So you, the guy, you always be like putting in all your effort and you realize it's not really landing anywhere. And then you keep on getting frustrated all the time. If you've ever been in that position before, drop it to the comment section and then let's enlighten ourselves with some of the dynamics that go with it. Now, with the student that I was talking about, she said they only did just 2 lessons, and after that, anytime there's tension at home, that day, because there's tension, there's no lesson. You get it? So all the tension that is built up in the house, petty arguments, at the end of the day, it will also reflect in what? In the teaching learning dynamic. So if you are annoyed with him and he's teaching you, of course, you might probably not listen or take it seriously, vice versa. Sometimes things are cool. You start, learning on the road before you realize, just because maybe you the gentleman, you raise your voice at her, or maybe made a certain comment, she's angry, and then she's going to take that particular attitude back home. Meanwhile, when you were leaving the house, there was no tension in the house, but you are taking this small argument or misunderstanding back home, and vice versa. This dynamic usually doesn't work. Now, aside the emotional dynamics that can sometimes not be so healthy, the other thing too is that driving school vehicles are designed purposely for training. So when an instructor is teaching you, they also have a bit of control over the vehicles. If you are losing control, they can easily stop the car and prevent accidents from happening. So husbands and boyfriends, when you use your private cars, you don't really have these features there to teach your partners in that safe, controlled space. So sometimes they'll make a mistake, maybe go and scratch the car, maybe crash the car. I've seen it more than once where a guy was teaching a lady how to drive before he realized, scratch the car against the wall, serious damage. And sometimes the guys would be so annoyed with the ladies. So didn't you see? And so many arguments here and there. And this also ends up affecting the relationship. So please, to be on the safe side, I beg, take your ladies to the driving school. The best you can do is that allow them to be taught by a professional. And then when they are making headway with the lessons, occasionally you can just what? Encourage them to drive. Most of you are always afraid to give your cars out to your ladies. Now, even if that's the case, I perfectly understand. But I sit by them and what? Encourage them. Or maybe a short distance, you allow them to drive, and then maybe you are going to church, a short, short distances, you can allow them to what? Drive and build their confidence from time to time. But please don't try to be the hero in this story where you teach them how to drive. It never works. Trust me, it never works. You're only going to waste your time and enter into unnecessary arguments, which is one way or the other, sometimes it ends up affecting, the relationship. And ladies, please, I've done my part. So when you are also enrolled in a driving school, put in the effort, try to learn and learn well, so that when you are given the opportunity to drive, you basically do your best and then what? Impress. And gentlemen, please, for someone who just learned how to drive, you have to be patient with them. Don't expect them to be as fast as you. Don't expect them to be as daring as you. Sometimes maybe you are at a junction, you are trying to join a road. For you, because you're an experienced driver, you can quickly just maneuver and away you are gone. But the lady may be a bit scared or a bit laid back. then you are giving them pressure. Go, go, but you could have gone, that sort of thing. Those things sort of in a way demoralize their confidence and all that. So please do well as husbands and boyfriends. Don't teach your women how to drive. You can assist them to polish up or perfect their skills, but leave the foundation for the professionals. Bye for now. See you soon and adios.
But the work is done. It always will be.